Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to make some bone broth here. Super easy recipe. I do it in my Instant Pot. If you guys don't have one of these, like, it's the best purchase I've ever made. Culinarily, I think I use it probably twice a week. It far outweighs the crock pot and that slow cook method because it can cook a bone broth in 120 minutes. And I've noticed that it makes these bones so much more like crumbly at the end of the cook, and I can use it twice and the bones almost just completely disintegrate. And actually I don't need to use vinegar in the bone broth, which I don't really like the flavor of because I feel like it makes the flavor taste a little off. So it keeps it really simple. So I have grass-fed organic beef bones, and these have the marrow in it, which is really nutritious. And then also I'm going to be using the pressure cooking setting on the Instant Pot. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. I'm going to throw the bones in here. So you can get bones a couple different places. I get them at PCC just because I trust them. That's our local market here in Washington that sells organic products. You can get them from Whole Foods. They're getting more expensive because more people are starting to buy them, so just try to source them. There's another place called US Wellness Meats. There's a lot of places online. Butcher Box, I think, maybe sells bones too. Just check around and just make sure that you're getting grass-fed organic bones so that you can decrease your toxic load. I'm going to pour in some water here. And, you know, if you use less water, which is nice about the pressure cooker, is that you don't have to use a lot of water, and you can make a really dense broth. But if you add more water, you can make more broth, and you can actually use the bones a couple times. And this one package of bones will make a huge pot of soup, obviously, you can see here. And then I will recook them again and make a whole nother pot of soup. So it's good for quite a few different meals. I mean, my family will eat off of this for probably like the next 3 days. So it's a really good investment in conserving food money too, because you'll be able to spread out the nutrition for a period of time. You can also freeze it. You can freeze your broth and use it for later. So any of those methods is really good because it'll save you some money and some time. Okay, and then I just put on the lid. Super simple. You hear the little button. Make sure that the release valve is off. It's like set. And then I'm just going to go ahead and manual setting. And then I'm going to increase it to 120 minutes. That'll give us a nice rich bone broth. Maybe 125, that's fine. And then it'll take a minute or two to get up to steam, and then it'll start cooking, and it'll cook for 125 minutes. And you'll have a bone broth at the end of it, and you can make all sorts of different things. You can cook your grains in it if you're eating grains. You can make soups, you can make stews, you can make all sorts of different things. You can even use it your bone broth gelatin in lieu of any kind of fat in your pan. So if you're going to like cook eggs or something, you can use broth, or you can saute like your vegetables in it. It's really yummy that way, actually. So yeah, try and add it to all sorts of things. It's super good for you. Most people know about bone broth now, so I just wanted to give you my quick way of making bone broth.